Right, okay. Listen up, yes, for yeah, please. Yeah, it will come later. Yeah, you'll be shown something. Yes.
I'm having an exhibition very soon.
She's having an exhibition very soon.
I don't have a date yet.
We don't have a date yet.
I'll let you know.
As soon as, yeah. Did you all hear it?
Yes.
Okay, she's going to have an exhibition where all her art will be shown in a hall. And you'll be welcome to come in and, yeah. But are these for sale?
Yeah, in terms of the price and stuff, we'll talk about it like towards the end of the evening. And well, if you need to order, if you want to order anything, just come and talk to me and then I'll make some more. Because it's only then free. Okay. So
oh, don't feel shy. Can you talk to me too, yeah?
Right. Peter is the manager and he's going to... Alright. Okay, alright. Okay, well done. Now, right, as you know, we keep reminding you, because events are happening so fast, if you don't have your mobile, if you don't have your contact, if you don't have your email, then you're going to miss out on events. Because obviously on the 17th, there might be so many events that are going to happen. So please leave your phone number with us, your email, and we can text you. We are very good at texting, and you can get information. And there are some people who will pass it on to other people. So I thank everybody who have been texting all around. So the information reaches everybody in a very short time. But we need your mobile. Now, the people who are going to be looking after us for the next 7 days are here. And I'm very pleased and honored to introduce them. So you know, to introduce them here. You know Hannah Roberts, right? She has been regular comer. She has been introducing things to us about how things are going to happen. They even did, they stayed here to show us how the voting is going to happen. So she has been very, very helpful indeed. So please put your hands together. Santino is our new head of SSRC, that is Southern Sudan Referendum Commission. He has replaced Peter Garcia, and he will be the one looking after us for the next period of 7 days, and maybe more towards the counting and so on. Please put your hands together for And of course, all the meetings that we've been doing, Robert and Sonke has been here always, and I'm also pleased to see Brother Samuel here. So please put your hands together for him. Now, they are going to be telling us how things are going to happen tomorrow, how it's going to be done, and also even they have somebody whispered in my ears. They have a sample paper of the way the voting ballot will look like tomorrow. They're also going to show a sample of the ink, right? So that means you rest assured that nothing is going to happen wrong. Last time, of course, we were encouraging the SSRC to come and communicate with you. We are happy that Santino is here, who is going to talk to you to reassure you, because a lot of people are worried that your votes are going to be siphoned off and so on. So I will introduce Hannah Roberts to talk first, followed by Robert and Sonke, and concluded by Dr. Santino. Yeah? All right.
Thank you very much, Martin. First of all, thank you for having us here. It's a privilege to be part of this whole process, but it's very important that we are here and with you and able to explain things directly and to hear from you. So please do let us know of any questions, any queries, anything you're not sure about today and in the days that come. As Martin has said, it's the next 7 days that are really critical. 8 days, actually, because on the day after the final day of voting, will be the official announcement of the preliminary results for the UK. These may still be challenged in courts through Sudan, so they are not the final results, they are the preliminary results. And these will be announced by Santino. At the moment, the schedule looks like the afternoon of the 16th. It's possible it will change, but we'll let you know. This is the directive that we're getting from our headquarters. So we have done many things to prepare for this day, but really the day, or the 7 days, is about you. It's about you coming to cast your votes. It's the day for you to really have your moment, have your mark. We have done all we can, and what we ask is that you come calmly, you follow the procedures, etc. And as I say, if you have any questions about them, do ask us. And we will do our part to protect order in the station and to make sure that things are done according to what the rules, the law is, the regulation is, etc., etc. As I say, if there's anything you're not certain, bring it to our attention. We have a very competent group of staff working there who you will know from registration. All of them work with us during registration. We wish that we had all of the staff who worked with us during registration, but at that time we didn't know how many voters there would be, how many people would come, so we had to prepare for the maximum. Now we know exactly how many people there are. We have 653 people on the voter list, so we have one station to cater for that in the room that you know well, in the Central Methodist Hall. There is also that lobby area where people can meet and talk to each other, you can greet each other. So long as people stay within the rules of the centre, that's fine. And one of the things that one rule I wanted to point out is that there is a requirement that the whole centre be neutral. This is important because it allows voters the mental space to make up their own mind. So we cannot have any campaigning in the building itself. If we allowed campaigning, people could accuse us of influencing, of intimidation, etc., and that could undermine the outcome. People could challenge the result and say it wasn't fair because people were being pressured. So I ask all of you, we know this is such an important moment and something where there are such strong feelings, but within the centre, you can speak about your private opinions, but not to be doing public campaigning. So don't be waving the flag or singing songs about freedom or unity or whatever. You can speak your private opinions, but don't be doing the big public displays. If you want to do that outside of the centre, yeah, just leave the building. But in the centre, let's just keep it where you can talk about your opinions, but it's not a big visual display. This is particularly important, well, it's important for any election, but tomorrow we know is the big day. We know that many of you want to be there on the first day, on the 9th. We know that there are buses coming from the Midlands, from the north, possibly from Europe. It's going to be crowded. We also know that the media is coming. We've had various people from the BBC, from Al Jazeera English services. We gather Associated Press are coming. We want to make sure our station looks just right, so nobody can challenge the outcome, nobody can challenge the result. So really ask everybody to be there in good spirit and to respect the rules of the centre, which is about neutrality. After voting has finished, it's different, but just last out those 7 days in the space of the centre is what I ask you. One other thing I wanted to mention is about security. I know there's been a lot of concerns around security. I want to assure you that we've been in touch with the police. They are aware of the activities going on. They're not particularly concerned. They don't see it as they're not aware of any security threat or issues. There's no intelligence about this. They will have regular patrols of the area, so if anything was to happen, they can respond very quickly. They won't be present in the venue because sometimes that can increase the sort of target value. But instead, we will have the venue's security, private security company, and we will have extra reinforcement for tomorrow and for during the count. Also, for the security of our materials, I again want to tell people that they're all secured at the venue, so all of the ballots are in a secure storeroom. Now, the venue itself has its own security, 24 hours a day, and its own security system with cameras, but then our storeroom has a 2-key system. Those keys are held by different people. So it's impossible for any one person to enter that room. It takes 2 people. And the keys are held by, one lock is held by Sudanese colleagues and the others by international colleagues. So it is not possible for any, as I say, any one person to enter. It would take one Sudanese and one international. We also have a camera system where there are 2 cameras within the room, and the room has no windows. It has one door. The 2 cameras have permanent footage going on that is permanently recorded. So we can access any moment, right back from the start of registration, and see exactly what was happening in our room at any time. So I think the security is of a very good level. It's high. It really is high. In addition, all the materials at night are secured in boxes with tamper-evident seals, with numbers recorded, which are checked in the morning just to make double sure. So I think we're in good shape for that, I would say. One other thing I wanted to mention is about the staffing in the centre. It's the same as for registration, in that we have all our staff are Sudanese staff. The majority are southern Sudanese, but we have some northern Sudanese. This is important because the referendum commission itself, the commissioners are composed of northern and southern Sudanese. And it's important that northerners are part of the process because they have to believe it was fair in order to agree to the outcome. And there's no better way of knowing that than actually being on the inside. So the northerners that we have working with us have worked with us during registration. They are fully familiar with the way that we do things, and they are part of our team. So they are there. I know a number of staff that worked with us during registration were keen to work again during polling, as a volunteer even. I wish we could have volunteers, but unfortunately we don't. So it is just our staff who are working there. And one other thing to say is that, as was the case during registration, there will always be one non-Sudanese person present. Again, as a confidence-boosting measure and to reassure people that someone who is totally impartial, has no vested interest, no interest at all, is always there checking on things. And I think the only other thing I wanted to say before passing on to Robert, who can talk more about the ballot and procedures, is that I would encourage you to come early. When polling closes next Saturday at 6:30, anyone who comes after that cannot vote. So don't leave it to the chance of the last minute. If somebody is on their way to get there at 6 and the bus breaks and they get there too late after 6:30, there's nothing we can do. If we started granting favours, we could be accused again of bias and could undermine the whole process. So come early, and as I say, please respect the rules of the centre, as I'm sure you will do. We all want the same thing for this process to go well, and really enjoy the moment. And I think there are 2 moments. There are the moments of voting, and then the moments when the results will happen. That happens in 2 stages. The counting will be done on the last night, Saturday the 15th of January. And then also, as I say, at the moment it's scheduled for the next day in the afternoon, when our distinguished SSRC representative will be announcing the preliminary results, and we will let you know through the network about the time and place for that. So thank you all very much, and we're here for questions, but at this point I will pass the floor to Robert to explain